Hello everybody, Michael here for Tactica Imperialis with a battle report back home for Christmas, and we're going to have a slew of games. So today is going to be another 3,000 point 40k battle report. We're going to have another one, slightly different teams. It's a 3v3 this time. No fluff at all fits this game, I'll be honest. There is some stupid explanations for nothing. We're currently waiting for one player to get here so as we can show the whole board.
2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours. Anyway, so we're going to have a look at the armies. We're playing Crusade, the simple mission from Eternal War. It's going to be Orcs, Skitarii, and Marines versus Necrons, Harlequins, and... Is Ben bringing Chaos or Loyalist? Do we know?
Chaos.
He's bringing Chaos.
I'm not sure.
And some other form of Marine, whether it's Chaos or Loyalist, we're not quite sure yet. So we're going to take a look at the board and the armies, and then we're going to get on with the game. Okay, so this is... Well, I'm going to do your army after this. Right, so this is our 3,000 points of Orcs, Skitarii, and Marines. So, I'm going to work from here over to here, and Ben showed up!
Hey!
Hey, he showed up. Right, so, first off, we have a Death Dread, armed with Custom Mega Blaster, Grot Riggers, and a Scorcher. Have 2 Killer Cans, one with a Custom Mega Blaster, one with a Rocket Launcher. We have 5 Rust Stalkers. Are they armed with anything outside the ordinary?
They've got we've got most store.
Some clever shenanigans.
They've got haywire weapons.
Haywire weapons, thank you. A squad of Rangers with 2 Arquebuses, are they? 2 Arquebuses. A squad of Vanguard. 2 Tractor Cannons, which may end up being Smasher Guns depending if Ben brings a flyer or not. Both have got crew. This is my Christmas present. It is a Orc Mega Zap Gun. Kieran's got that for me from Forge World. I just need to work out how the hell I'm going to build the thing. We have another squad of Rangers. 2 squads of 10 Shooter Boys with big shooters and a knob. Talked about the Vanguard. A 20-man squad of heavy armoured boys with 2 rocket launchers and knob with a power core. A Pain Boy. Warboss in Mega Armor, no upgrades, and there is in a truck with 3 Mega Knobs with 2 Combi Scorchers, and the boss has a pair of Kill Swords which gives him Armor Bane and an additional attack. Like here we have a Devastator squad armed with 4 missile launchers, ignore the WYSIWYG. We have a Land Speeder with twin multi-melters, a 6-man squad of something.
That is also devastated until they get replaced mid-game.
Oh, they're gonna. We're still waiting for some models to be switched in, but they're also devs. 4 missiles again. 4 missiles. We have another squad of Vanguard over there, and then in 2 rhinos containing tactical squads, armed with just generic tactical squads. Leading the Space Marine force is also a Pedro Cantor, who I cannot find on this board for love. He's in a rhino, and that basically sums up the list. He's your warlord. My warlord is the Warboss. James, where is your Alpha Warlord?
He's the captain of the Rust Stalkers.
He's the captain of the Rust Stalkers. He has Eternal Warrior. My Warboss can reroll 1 save, and Pedro has Feel No Pain as per his stock Warlord trait. And now we're going to take a look at the Necron, Harlequin, and we think Chaos force for the other side.
I get my.
Okay, let's have a look. Sorry, let's have a look at this army, please. Sorry, James. Don't mind me.
We wouldn't have ceased.
Right, so we have 4 Harlequin jet bikes. I don't care about the name anymore. With Zephyr Glaives and Hail Blasters. 5 Triarch Praetorians. Triarch Praetorians, not Triarch. 3 Tomb Blades with
particle beamers, shield veins, the thing that gives them ignores cover, and yeah, that's it.
right.
That's it, is it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Necron Warriors and a Ghost Star. A squad of Harlequins with
Neuro Disruptors. That's not a dedicated transport, it's fast attack, so I can bring in formation. They can hop in that. And then I've got these guys with 4 Kissers and a Shadow Seer. That Shadow Seer has not the one that's not Fog of Dreams.
Lap of Sorrows.
Lap of Sorrows.
And then we go along here. We have a Doomsday Arc, which I'm immediately killing. I hate it. I want it to die. And then, well, this actually, I'll come back to this. What do we got here? A Void Weaver.
Yep.
A Catan Shard of the Nightbringer. Another block of Harlequins.
Big squad of Harlequins with 5 Caressers and a different Shadow Seer that knows
Fog of Dreams. And then over here, I'm assuming this is WYSIWYG. We have a block of Chaos Marines, all Nurgle, so they're not quite WYSIWYG.
You can't go Mark of the Iron Warriors, yeah.
Well, whatever. And there's a plasma pistol, there is a heavy bolter, there is a plasma gun, another heavy bolter, that guy's got a power sword, that's a lightning claw.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. They're the Betrayal Health Marines. 3 Terminators. They are Terminators with probably Nurgle, with 2 power fists and a power sword and combi bolters. And wow, I expected him to be made of metal. It's Abby. Abaddon the Despoiler. We said this army was small. That's why. There is also a Helldrake in reserve, I believe. Oh, is that for us or for you? Oh. So there is a Helldrake in reserve for the Chaos side, and I've now learned that we have a Storm Talon in reserve that I didn't actually know about, and I need to redeploy my boys because there's no longer a drop one. That does mean that my guns are going to be tractor cannons for the day. They've tried to seize the initiative because they are going second. They failed. So James is just making a million scout moves. Your warlord trait is reroll 1s of everything.
No, 1s to hit, 1s of saves. I don't think I get to reroll 1s.
I think it was wounds as well.
Alright, we'll check. I don't think it is.
What's Abaddon's warlord trait?
Preferred enemy Marines, isn't it?
Preferred enemy Marines, and your warlord trait was seizing that on a 5+ and reserves on a 2+, but it has actually proved to do nothing so far because you failed to seize. So that is basically the whole board. That is the terrain we're playing on. In terms of objectives, there is one down here, there is one down there by that building, there is one in that bastion, and there is one where the Harlequins are. As I said, we are going to be going first. We're going to get on with our movement phase now that we've done our scout moves. I'm going to do a little bit of the and then we're going to go back at the end of Orcs, Skits, Marines, turn 1. Okay, end of our turn 1, and please stop shouting. Right, in the movement phase, things just started moving around over here. The trucks come over here, the Death and Killer Cans are over here. This has all gone flat out and run because they were out of range. These are out of range, unfortunately, the tractor cannons. The arquebus rifles did shoot at the Doomsday Ark, forcing it to jink, so it can't shoot this turn with its big blast weapon, which is great, but it did pass its jink save, which is slightly disappointing. Nothing else was actually in range at all. Over here, one of the squads of Marines got out of the Rhino. In case you wonder, because I didn't know where it was, Pedro, I think Pedro is here. And I think I also, and those are the Devastators. I mentioned earlier they were going to get swapped in. We've got some more models, and they're there. What's the Storm Talon armed with, by the way, Rowan? What's it armed with?
I don't remember.
Oh, for God's sake. He doesn't remember what his flyers are.
It's 11.
No, armed with weapons.
It has the 2 assault cannons and then the
Typhoon and assault cannon. Right, there we go. So we're going to come back now at the end of the Chaos Harlequins turn 1. So end of Chaos Harlequin turn 1. So what's died? 2 of the Vanguard have died here. Is anything of yours over there dead? Nope. 3 Rust Stalkers died to Haywire Blasters, which was unfortunate. They didn't take Mirage, or they failed us? He passed. Night Fighting was actually on for the first turn, which is kind of fortunate. It did not fall. Actually, no, it did save one dude. It saved a guy. But yeah. Didn't go. No, actually, it did. It saved the Doomsday Ark. You're right. Right. So there we go. That is the end of turn 1. Reserves. We have a Storm Talon to arrive. No. And it doesn't. That was disappointing. There are no reserves for the Skari. I have no reserves, so we're going to come back at the end of Orcs, Skitarii, Marine. It failed. Turn 2. End of turn 2. So the Storm Talon didn't show, which is kind of disappointing. But we have done some pretty good damage. So one Praetorian got sniped by a big shooter through a window. Somehow. One jet bike is dead. That one is actually supposed to be on its base. It kind of got knocked over. Luke.
Sorry.
A fair block of Necron warriors, about half the squad of 15 now dead, including the Overlord that was attached to them. We've got to mention that in the opening introduction. I killed 6 out of 15. That's almost half.
That's just over a third.
40%.
6 is half of the low, but there's still another 3 you're missing.
Sorry. 40%. Whatever. Anyway, the
Several Necrons have died.
The Rust Stalkers, the Meganods, and the War Boss are in there. One Meganod is down a wound, and one Rust Stalker is down a wound. Over there,
One Harlequin died.
one Harlequin and a transport died.
And that had so much shooting at it, and
7 nearby shots, but still sat there.
And 3 Marines
a single
also.
bolt that took a whole of it.
And 3 Marines also died. 4 Marines died to an
They're
orbital
not going to get a second chance
bombardment.
to do that, I'm afraid.
Okay, reserves. You don't get the +1 to reserve rolls because your Overlord is dead.
I don't have any reserves anyway.
He does.
Yeah, but it doesn't
But it doesn't count for us.
Oh.
So it's not the
Oh, okay.
same.
Helldrake.
Change your roller training.
No, he didn't.
No, that's a
So we have a Helldrake coming in. What's it got? What's it? Baleflame or Ultra Cannon?
I just bought a base overall.
Stupid question. What on earth would you take the heavy auto?
Was it the orange?
Anti-air, yeah.
You Skyfire.
Anyway, we have a Baleflame, a Helldrake incoming. Mercifully, it's going to have at least one turn.
3 warriors coming back.
2. Yeah, my power claws didn't do as much damage as I thought. I thought I could wipe that squad. I was wrong.
It's alright, my Rust Stalkers did nothing.
Comes from our
Yeah.
comes from our borders.
Well, there we go. So we're going to go into Chaos Harlequin turn 2. End of turn 2 for the Grand Alliance of Weird Stuff. Right, this combat became a massive mess. The Triumph Praetorians and the Harlequin jetbikes charged in, wiping out the Meganods in the cost of the entire Praetorian squad to the War Boss, and that was it. The War Boss has failed his Morale is running, but the Rust Stalkers are still there. There is one of them left.
There's 2.
Oh, both wounded, sorry. My bad. Over here, there's a significantly smaller pile of things. Can somebody fill me in on what happened, please?
Stuff.
I butchered all the Devastators,
The red ones. Okay, so the red ones are all dead.
and then I charged in here and bounced off the Marines, basically.
I used
killed
my
one,
powers
they
of katana, killed
two.
like 5 of those.
Right.
No, I killed 2, they killed 2.
Okay, so 5 Skitarii are also dead
And then
apparently.
I shot them with that and lots of dead Skitarii. Yes.
Okay.
That's
The
the
hell.
Helldrake of the turn.
What did the Helldrake do?
army.
What about the Helldrake?
The Helldrake burned.
The Helldrake
burned the other
It removed
Skitarii.
5, and then bolt guns finished the rest off.
Okay.
And a plasma gun was the last thing to fire and kill it.
Okay. The Doomsday Arc, however, missed. Completely.
How many points is that, Luke?
A lot.
70, not worth it apparently.
Yeah, so far, so value. Right, so we have reserves for turn 3. We still have the Storm Talent to see if it comes in. It does not. So we're in a whole heap of trouble now. Yeah, Ben is going to go. Yeah, so we are going to go into Orcs, Skitarii, or what's left of them, and Space Marine, turn 3. End of turn 3 for the Orcs, Skitarii, and Space Marines. The Harlequins over here were charged by my boys. They called the war and wiped out all but the Troop Master and Shadowseer, who have now hopped up there. 2 boys died in return and the Nob in a challenge. This squad has been decimated again, down to the Troop Leader and Shadowseer, but they passed the morale check. The squad over there that was in combat with some Marines has run away also up there, or I say run away, hit and run up there. They lost 1 dude and no Marines. The Tomb Blades took all the damage in the world and nothing died. The Ghost Ark has been forced to jink. The Rust Stalkers are dead, killed by Zephyr Glaze. My War Boss has rallied, and that's about it, really, because we still don't have a Storm Talent. So going on now into Chaos Harlequins turn 3. End of Harlequin and Chaos. Oh, right.
Far away.
You know what? End of turn 3. So the War Boss is down to 1 wound. He got charged by the jetbikes, who then hit and ran away at the cost of 1 of their own. A bunch of boys died with the plasma morale check. A bunch of shooter boys died with the plasma morale check. All the Devastators died to a Baleflame, and the shooter boys went with them. The Doomsday Cannon missed again. And that's basically. Oh, and those Marines over there are dead. The Skitarii is running thanks to a transdimensional thunderbolt nonsense. And the Rhinos are still alive because Luke is ignoring them. So the Storm Tower comes on automatically on turn 4, I believe, or is it turn 5?
10 infantry.
I think it is 4.
It is 10 4.
Turn 4, so the flyer comes on now, and we are going to come back at the end of Orcs, Skitarii, and Space Marine turn 4. End of turn 4 for the Orcs, etc. Pretty good, I have to say. Killer Cans have come round, sweeping advance the Necron Warriors and completely take them out. The Death Dread massacred the Tomb Blades, and the War Boss combined with the boys killed the first squad of Chaos Marines for no losses, I don't think. Maybe 1 or 2, which is pretty good. In terms of other stuff, the 2 troop leaders are dead for the Harlequins. Of course, the Shadow Seers are on their own now. The Helldrake is gone. The Tractor Cannon combined with the Storm Talon took it down. And there's 1 Harlequin died up there as well.
Yeah, no, one's died, one's on 1 wound.
1 died and 1's on 1 wound in that squad up in that building. And that's it. The Shooter Boys are also coming around here. In terms of objectives, just to fill you up to where we are, playing Crusade, so we have that one, and they are currently holding this one, and we got First Blood. They have no Warlord kills either way, so at the moment the score stands at 7-3 to the Orcs, Marines, and Skitarii. So we're going to come back at the end of Chaos Harlequins turn 4. End of Chaos Harlequin turn 4. All the boys are dead and the War Boss is dead as well. This was pretty bad. Lots of shooting. Plus some combat to kill the boys. Yeah, woo, don't care. And the War Boss died in the Psychic phase to Laugh of Sorrows. Over here, the Rhino was charged by the Harlequins for no damage. Did any Marines die? 3 Marines died. 2 died, sorry. And a few Skitarii died to a Doomsday Cannon that still scattered like a gripping fail.
Scatter at all.
And it's still only killed 4.
9 guys and only killed 4 of them.
Because of the 4+ save.
I'm shaking my head right now. The ghost that I tried to shoot the killer cans failed because it's useless, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So
It's proper salty about the boys dying, isn't it?
oh come on, I expected them to die. They took a squad of Marines out with them, I don't care. So that is that for, we are going to come back at the end of Orc, Marine, and what's left of the Skitarii, turn 5. End of Orc, Skitarii, Marine, turn 5. The Shadow Seer up there is dead, the jet bikes are dead, the Shadow Seer, other one is just around the corner, but she is still alive as well. The Ghost Star is not jinking and is fine. Drug is at home, I think I might mention that earlier. And there's a Rhino parked in front of Abaddon. I've got my boys into some cover, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of it. My Shooter Boys are also coming up here to try and pick up Line Breaker because I get the feeling the Killer Cans who tried to charge the Ghost Ark are about to die. So we're going to go into Chaos, Harlequins, and Necrons, turn 5, and then we will see if the game ends. Okay, that is the end of Chaos Harlequin turn 5. The truck died, and that Rhino there died. That Rhino's down a whole point. The shooters are dead. They got killed by a massively scattering katana shot. And a couple of, actually no Skitarii died to the Doomsday Ark because it's terrible. One killer can died, actually to the Doomsday Ark because primary weapon nonsense. And I think that's about it. So we're going to roll for the end of the game. Okay, my memory died there, you may not have seen it. We rolled a 4, so the game's going to continue. So we're going to come back at the end of Orc, Marine, and Skitarii, turn 6.
Our turn now?
End of turn 6 for Orcs, etc. The Ghost Ark has lost a whole point at last. Killer Cows got hot for the 3rd turn in a row. The Death Dread failed to kill the Shadow Seer because it's useless. The Catan Shard has lost a wound. The Doomsday Ark is fine. And yeah, that's about it really. The Harlequin Shadow Seer is also hit and run away and is probably going to take that objective as well. I'm actually genuinely concerned about that. So we're going to go into Harlequins, Necrons, and Chaos turn 6, and then the game will probably end in their victory because that's just the way the dice work. End of Chaos Harlequin turn 6. The Death Dread died, only just, but it died. A couple of boys died here to Gauss Flayers.
I've never seen you get so mad about something in my life.
No, that was when my Stomper failed to kill Deafy. And because of a derpy deployment, Pedro got a transdimensional thunderbolt to the face and is dead. So that is a Slay the Warlord point for the Chaos side. The Harlequin Shadow Seer is also in combat with the Skitarii Rangers up here, which is a problem.
Took it like a man.
And there we go. So, does the game continue? It goes on 4 up, it goes on. And of course, when it matters, we win! Yeah! So, final score is just to do the maths. That's 6.
3.
You're not holding that.
Line breaker?
Oh, it's 3, 6, 7.
Okay.
3, 6, 7, 8.
He's not in line break.
He's not actually technically in our deployment zone.
It's not. It's
Across the diagonal, he's not in.
Okay.
So it's 6 there. 7, shall I say? 7 plays 3, 4. Nope, actually I'm out as well. It's across here. So I'm actually just out because my knob died. So 3, 4. So it's 7 to 4 to Chaos Harlequins and Necrons.
To come back from the fact I did nothing for most of that game and then just went, just set this
That there That was it
Seriously,
7 then?
there were so many near misses.
If you had not have
So
made
many near misses there.
However, if you'd have beat him off it, it'd have been a lot better.
The Shadow Seer surviving the Death Dread, that dying, okay, that was fair enough, that was just on. Pedro actually didn't make a difference in the end to the final score. It would have been 6-4. Yeah, pretty close game throughout. Was a bit, I think at one point it was heading one way and then it was heading the other way and then it was heading back the other way. So, good game overall. Unit of the match, hard to say.
Shadow Seer.
Kieran nominates the Shadow Seer.
Rhino.
Which?
Rhino. That Rhino.
I nominate that goddamn armor beam sniper rifle that penned the fucking Doomsdag at the start. It didn't do anything anyway.
Penned it, it should have been down to armor 11 for the whole game then.
No, but they
He jinked it, yeah, sorry. Right, so Stealth is the MVP in a way. So there you go. That is the end of today's battle report. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, leave your comments down below. We know that game could have been done differently, and I'm sure I will overanalyze the daylights out of this in future. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Michael for Tactica Imperialis, and on behalf of everybody, we will see you all again.